Welcome everyone to the chamber, to the Witches Chambers. I'm so happy that you guys are joining me today. Everybody, we are entering the energy of Lammas, the energy of the first harvest. Wow. This is a blessing, my friend. You are about to receive, you are about to reap one of your blessings, or one of many, many blessings. This is a time, my friend, at least in the northern hemisphere, when the farmers are harvesting their first crop. This is that energy, my friend, of reaping the wheat, and the energy of processing that wheat into flour. And this is, my friend, that energy of baking the first loaf of bread, my friend, with that harvested wheat. And metaphorically saying, my friend, I feel like you are about to create something. This is a very creative energy. This is an energy of a blessing that you, my friend, by the way, are creating. So where I'm from, my friends, I am from the Eastern European side of the globe. So we as Eastern Europeans, we did not, at least in the past, have a direct equivalent to Lammas, to this harvest holiday. But what my ancestors, I cannot speak, excuse me everyone, for the Mercury retrograde, my ancestor did place a high importance on the sacredness of bread. Even currently, my friends, when a couple is married, right, after the church ceremony, or after the initial exchange of vows, the couple is welcomed to the home, and basically the parents of the bride and groom stand together, and they are basically, the newlyweds are being greeted with a loaf of bread that's supposed to symbolize abundance. That's supposed to symbolize the abundance of plenty. Okay, so the importance of bread is of a significance up to this day. In Slavic cultures, bread was sacred and central to many holidays. So basically, to throw away old bread was considered bad luck. Even up till today, I remember when I was a young girl. Okay, it was not right. It was inappropriate to throw away old bread. So basically, what I used to do is I used to take the old stale bread, and I used to feed the birds with it, basically. So basically, to throw away bread was considered, my friends, bad luck, and to offer bread and salt to visitors was the height of hospitality. And this is what I was just mentioning about the bride and groom being welcomed by the parents with a loaf of bread. And when a family had a newborn baby, relatives and village members gifted them with bread. For those who practice ancestor veneration, bread made for a deeply respectful offering to the deceased. Okay, in some regions, my friend, people went so far as to bake bread in the shape of a small animals, believe it or not, to bring in good luck. The very act of baking bread, my friends, was considered a sacred and magical practice that often involved gathering with family and friends and decorating and shaping the bread for different holidays and traditions. Many Slavic breads, my friends, are shaped into wreaths. They are braided or have some sort of an art crusted on top of it. And the first loaf, my friend, from the oven was to be broken only with hands, because it was bad luck to use a knife. Okay, so the knife, because if you were to use a knife, this was considered that the family would be cut off from the abundance or from the good fortune. Okay, so this is just a little introduction for you as to the symbolism of bread, and basically The bread is a very important symbol, my friend, during the Lammas energy, during the Lammas holiday, during the first harvest. Okay, that's why I'm discussing the symbolism of bread and what it entails. So, my friends, what does it mean for you? Okay, I feel, and like I was mentioning, you are about to reap your first blessing. You're about to reap your first harvest of the season. Okay. So, my friends, if you would like to receive a reading, if you would like to receive a free reading, if you want to participate in a free reading, then please head over to my other readings, the Daily Cauldron reading. You will get all the information below. But if you want to have a guaranteed, pretty much, reading from me, all you have to do is make a donation to the channel, and I'll be more than happy to give you a personal private reading. All the details you will find in the description box below. So, my friends, yeah, it's a wonderful energy, and it's an energy of creation. And actually, this energy, believe it or not, showed up in one of the readings on my other channel. I was showing a very creative energy, and basically that's the energy that we're entering into. Very creative energy. You're going to be taking charge. You're going to be building. You're going to be creating something beautiful. Okay. And that's going to serve as a blessing for you. So let's see, my friends. Let's look at the energy of the collective during this Lammas holiday, during the first harvest. Spirit, can you please show us the energy of the collective? What is happening at a collective level? Give us some insight. I'm being guided 3 cards for whatever reason. One more shuffle. One more shuffle it is. But there's something baking, something cooking. You might be a baker, my friend. You might bake your own bread or make your own bread. Please take it out. It resonates. But more than anything, it's an energy of creation. Spirit, what is happening? How many cards do we have? 3 cards. It is. Wow. My friend, look what is happening. We have the cleansing energy. So we're letting go of the things that are no longer serving us. That's what the card cleansing talks about. We are letting go. We are in the energy of purifying ourselves, our thoughts, our bodies, okay, in whatever sense, and our surroundings, most importantly. So we are going through cleansing, my friend. We are birthing. We are also in this energy of fertility, of giving birth, of birthing, right? That's the energy of giving birth to, of fertilizing, of making that bread rise. Okay, this is that processing energy. Okay, and intention 1. This is my friend the energy of creation. Okay, and again, it's the same energy that showed up in the August readings, in one of the pick a card readings. Okay, you're going to set your intention. It's like you are in the energy of intention, intentionally setting an intention to create, to fertilize something, you know, to make something happen, to create something. This is a brand new beginning, my friend. We are currently in this energy, and depending who you are and what you have been through and where, on which time frame you're on, the bottom line is, as a collective, we are letting go, we are cleansing, we are letting go of what no longer serves us, and we're sending out an intention, right? Because if you think about it, my friend, when the energy is cleansed, okay, when we remove certain people energies from our lives, there's this empty space, right? So this empty space cannot stay empty forever, right? So we are, my friend, at the same time, while we're going through this cleansing, we are setting out an intention for a brand new beginning. This is Ace of Wands energy, my friend. Okay, this is a very creative energy, very passionate energy. We are setting our intention, a very passionate intention, to fertilize something, right? To make something happen, to build something, I want to say. This is an energy of creation all day, both of these cards here, my friend. For some of you, you have a connection coming. I'm seeing two individuals here. There's a creation, there's a new creative partnership that is taking place, my friend. This is a lot of passion. This is a very passionate energy. When I'm looking at this energy, at the want energy, at the fertility, this is a very passionate connection, my friend. But it's the beginning of this passionate connection. Something is being fertilized. For some of you, you are about to become pregnant, with the fertility being here. Okay, you are in the Empress energy, my friend. Fertility is all about the divine masculine, the divine feminine energy. Two people or two things coming together to create something else. And again, this is that energy of the bread creation. You have the wheat, the flour, and you have the water. Two things coming together, my friend, for this bread to be created, if you get my point here. This is just a spirit's confirmation, my friend. Because this empty energy created as a result of this cleansing, as a result of letting the toxicity, the negativity go, is being substituted, okay, is being filled with a fertilized intention. This intention, my friend, has a lot of growth associated with it. So whatever it is that you're going to be doing, all I can tell you, and it's going to be, the detail is going to be different for each and every one of you, okay? But the bottom line for as a collective, you're going to be setting some sort of an intention to create something long-term, something that will grow for you. And it's something very creative. For some of you, I feel you're going to be working on a new project. Okay, with the wand being here, it's like you're going, whatever happens to be, something creative, some sort of a creative project. For others of you, there's a very passionate connection coming together that's going to provide with a lot of fertility, a lot of growth. For some of you, if it entails that connection, then there's a strong energy that you will produce an offspring, okay, from that connection. Okay, we see a lot of fire here. We see two people, two individuals coming together in a union. There's an intention being set, should I say. We have a strong water energy. We have a strong fire energy. Two opposing forces, my friend. Fire and water. That is coming together to create something beautiful, my friend. For some of you, literally, you're going to be working with a paintbrush. You're going to be dipping it in water, in a paint, and you're going to be creating something magical, my friend. Literally. That's the energy here. Wow. For some of you, there's some sort of an energy pertaining to cleaning, I want to say. So for some of you, I feel like you're going to get this intention, this inspiration to start maybe some sort of a cleansing or cleaning business. Okay. Wow. This is amazing energy, my friends. Okay. So let me put these cards together for you. I love this energy. So it's like, my friend, now is the time to set your intention. Okay. If you are somebody watching and you're like totally confused, you may be, you may be wondering what you should do next, my friend. Okay, it is time right now to set your intention about where you see yourself in the next few years. Right now is a good time to set out this intention, to figure out where you actually want to be, what it is that you want to do. Okay. But before this intention, my friend, can actually happen, before this new beginning can actually happen, there's something that needs to be let go for some of you, that is not serving you. Okay. Because ultimately what you have to realize, my friend, is whatever this energy is for you that you need to cleanse out from your system, from your life, is what's going to prevent you from growing this intention that you will have. Okay, that's why Spirit is the first card that came out was the energy of cleansing, and that's, my friend, this needs to happen first, because you don't want to end up with an obstacle. You don't want to end up with a problem along the way. You don't want this energy to be a barrier, to be a blockage to your fertility. Okay, pertaining to the intention that you're going to start to create, that you're going to start to build. Okay. Wow. So my friends, like with most of these types of readings, this was just an introduction. This was just the first part of your message. Now we're going to dive into the main reading. We're actually going to try to find out what this want is all about for you, what kind of intention you're going to be setting. Okay, so at least we have some sort of an idea what it means for you. Okay, and what it is that you're going to be creating. And then after the main reading, my friend, we're going to have a quick pick a pile reading, okay, so that you can, we can get even more details for you. Okay, so let me grab your tools. All right, so here's one of your tools, or should I say one of my tools for this reading. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's something definitely that's going to fall. Okay. Something that you're going to be letting go of the cleansing. Okay. Let me put this to the side. So this is what Spirit has guided me to choose. Tower will going to fall. Tower is going to fall, my friend. Okay. I'm kind of excited. I don't remember the last time that I actually did a reading using a wild rice. So right off the bat, I want to tell you, my friends, that whatever thing you're going to be putting an intention toward is going to feel very wild, very passionate. And it's interesting, the colors of on this card matches pretty much the colors, the brownish and the ivory and the yellows of the wild rice. Something wild, I'm hearing from Spirit, something wild, something unexpected is going to fall. And it's like, I'm really, believe it or not, my friends, I'm really at a loss of breath. Okay, so before this actually new beginning happens, there might be an energy of, first of all, losing your breath. You may be feeling like you cannot start something, you cannot get something off the ground. But I feel like the main idea here is for you to, this is an indication, I want to say, that you need to cleanse, that you need to remove something from your system. Okay. There's also this energy of a wild surprise, I want to say. That's how I feel. It's like a wild surprise. Because if you notice, these grains of rice are all different. There's not only white rice here. There's a long grain rice here, circled rice. There are different types of rice here, I want to say. Okay? So it's like this energy of mixing many things or few things together that normally you would think of like it's impossible to do. But my friend, whatever you're about to create, first of all, it's going to be very wild, with the wild rice being here. Not only that, it's like this energy of shock or surprise that actually those two things can go together, or those things can actually go together in order to fertilize something amazing. Because like there's this energy of, I'm picking up for you, it's like you're having really difficulty comprehending or understanding how these things can come together. But you're about to receive a tower moment. Because for some of you, you may feel like, oh, it will never work. I don't see how it will work. I don't see how something like that can create growth in my life. My friend, you're about to be shocked. Okay? That much I can tell you. Let go. I'm hearing from Spirit right now. Let go of limitations. Do not automatically assume that something cannot work out or something cannot work together to create another beautiful thing. Okay? And you will be saying, wow, this is wild. I never knew that something like this can produce such beautiful fruit, metaphorically saying, okay? That's what I feel is happening here, okay? Wow. Let me grab a sip of water before we begin. Well, definitely, yeah, crow. You know what, for whatever reason, since we heard a crow, I'm being guided to, before we actually start your reading, to select a crow oracle deck, okay? And again, I feel like you're going to be inspired to take some sort of an action, to take an item or a thing that you have never thought about before, okay? You're going to be, it's like this, you're going to be guided to take an inspired action, okay? Let's see what the crow has to say. But definitely crow wants to communicate. Crow, what is it that you have to tell us during this Lammas energy? What information are you bringing us? Okay, let's see. For the collective spirit, what does the crow have to say? What does the crow have to say? Please, okay, I feel like this wants to come out. Mimicry. For some of you, it's like, first of all, do not cry over spilled milk. Okay, because there's energy, especially with the cleansing, with the water energy and the mimicry that's coming through. It's like, do not cry over spilled milk, but more than anything, do not mimic. Do not mimic someone else's blockages, someone else's, whatever it is that they're telling you to do, okay? It's like, do not follow whatever somebody else is telling you, okay? There's some sort of a falsity that you may encounter, I want to say, and it's like you might own a German Shepherd, by the way. It's like you may try to follow someone, okay? But I don't feel like they have good intentions. Whatever it is that they're following may be good for them, but it's not good for you. Because it's really crazy. The dog is looking at the crow here. And what's interesting, the dog doesn't realize that they're not a crow. that they themselves are not a crow. Okay? So do not try to follow somebody's advice, someone's limitation, because they are a crow and you are a dog, if you get my point. You guys are from two different pages. You guys are from two different timelines. You guys are from two different lives, I want to say. So do not listen to someone who might be telling you, no, this cannot come together, this cannot grow. You know, do not put these two things together. Whatever it happens to be for you, my friend. Do not mimic somebody who does not lead or live the same life as you. You know, you get my point, or who's not the same species, I want to say. Okay. Number 30 may be of significance to you, because you might be tricked. I have been guided to look at the bottom of the deck, okay? Because you have someone here, you have an energy who will try to naysay, okay, to whatever type of intention that you will have. This is just a warning. This is a warning. That's why the crow came through in your reading, my friend, as a warning. Do not follow, do not listen to species that are not of the same species as you, okay, have not been through whatever you're going through, okay, who do not understand your intention that you have for yourself and for your life, okay? Because ultimately, this crow, this energy has ulterior motives with the trickery being here that do not serve you. This is an energy that wants you to help to hold yourself back, who does not want you to move ahead, who does not want you to create, who does not want you to build, who does not want you to grow with the fertility being here. So please be mindful of that, okay? That's why the crow came through. Thank you, crow, okay? As a warning message, okay? This can be somebody from your community. I'm just looking at the community card. And it's interesting. We're seeing 10, 30, 50. So there's something about number 10. There's something that's coming to an end, my friend. Okay? So be careful whom you listen to from your community, whether this is a friend, whether this is a family member, whoever they are, okay? They don't want you to grow. They don't want you to progress. They don't want you to move, I want to say, on this intention. And look, the cards almost fell again, okay? Because if you listen to this individual, to this energy, another tower will fall, okay? And let me tell you, this energy will not care, you know, about your fallen tower, let me tell you, okay? I'm just hearing a squirrel, okay, outside. So this is definitely a confirmation for someone. Be careful whom you listen to. Be careful who you're paying attention to. Be careful to whom you're listening to, okay? If you set your intention, my friend, on something, okay, let me tell you, it's going to prove very fruitful to you, okay? We're talking about, we're in this energy of the first harvest, okay? This energy, my friend, is going to provide a lot of harvest for you, okay? A lot of blessings, okay? So do not listen to the naysayers that you cannot do something, okay? Because whatever you're about to do is going to provide a lot of fertility for you, a lot of growth, I want to say. And not only that, I feel like it's also going to provide like a chain reaction. You're going to create, you're going to be built, and that energy that you're about to build is going to provide growth for other energies and harvest of other energies. I'm getting strong energy of a chain reaction, my friend. Okay. Okay. Because there's definitely a crow or an energy of a crow that wants to hide something. They have hidden motives, okay? And whatever they're about to tell you. All right, my friends. So, finally, maybe we can get to the main reading. Spirit, what do you have to show us? First of all, there's, again, spreading of wings. I'm seeing what looks like a bird here. And it's like the bird is spreading its wings. Whatever this intention is, my friend, it's going to allow you to spread your wings. I feel whoever you are, I feel like you may have been tricked in the past to follow a certain rule, or it's like you have listened to someone or have been listening to someone that has prevented you or has not allowed you to spread your wings. You have been limited, my friend, whether in thought or in action, or maybe both. Okay? Because I'm picking up for some of you, this is a past energy. You have listened to someone, you have been following somebody else's rule or rules. And as a result, even though you are this beautiful bird, you did not knew, metaphorically saying, you had no knowledge of your wings. You had no knowledge of your ability to fly, I want to say, of your ability to free yourself, that you can actually travel, that you can actually move, that you actually have these wings as your tools, metaphorically saying, to fly. You have been limited. But more than anything, the wings here symbolize, my friend, your intention, your movement. Wow. I'm also picking up a strong energy of a pattern that you're going to be creating, a very unique pattern. This may have to do with a tapestry. This may have to do with crocheting, something about a pattern, a unique pattern that you're going to be crocheting, that you're going to be creating. Okay, that's another energy that I'm picking up, the energy of pattern. Okay, you're going to be breaking some sort of a pattern, but at the same time creating a new pattern for yourself that you're going to be following, that other people may not be happy with, let me tell you, with the trickery and the mimicry being here. But there's an energy of a pattern of building something creative. You might be a sewer, my friend, you know, crocheter. That's what I'm picking up for you, my friend. Or it's like you're going to be seeing a certain pattern, you know, and you're going to get the intention or the inspiration to create something similar to it, you know. But at the same time, my friend, be careful. Be careful of copyright issues, if you get my point here, okay? Be careful, because if somebody has created a pattern in the past and you're going to mimic them, well, that might get you in trouble, right? You don't want to do that, okay? But if you tweak it, if you change something about the beautiful pattern that you're about to see, then there's nothing wrong with it, because you're making it your own. You're adding another element to it. And because you're going to add another element, another grain, my friend, it's going to make it another pattern. The pattern will not be the same anymore. You get my point here. Wow. Again, I'm seeing what looks like a bird. I'm seeing legs here. I'm seeing a body. the wings here. It looks like a bird slash grasshopper to me. That's what I feel. And grasshopper talks about taking a leap of faith. You're going to be taking a leap of faith towards some sort of a movement. I was already mentioning the energy of the bird and the energy of the wings. I'm also picking up a strong energy of an ant. And what do ants do? They're very busy. They're very busy collecting. They're very busy working. They are very hard workers. I feel whatever you are about to set your intention to, I feel like you're going to be working very hard to fertilize something, to create something, to build something. Busy ant. Taking a leap of faith to build something amazing. And it's like the energy of following the right path, following the right way. I'm seeing literally this grasshopper slash bird slash ant with an open mouth. It's like there's something also about communication. For some of you, it's like you're going to be initiating, or you're going to be creating something that has to do with communication. You're going to be communicating something. You're going to be voicing something that has to do with hard work, and that has to do with taking a leap of faith. And again, leap of faith, that's a new energy, my friend. But more than anything, this literally, when I look at this image, my friend, it's literally, it's giving me the energy of movement. It's like the wings are moving. Okay, also seeing wings, it's like the wings are moving, the legs are moving. There's a lot of movement happening, my friend, for you. A lot of things will be happening for you, because a certain intention will be set by you. Okay. I'm seeing a cross. Okay. So again, with the cross being here as a symbol, you're going to be letting go. For some of you, letting go of the things that are no longer serving you, and that's what we were talking about at the beginning of your reading. For others of you, with the cross being here, you're going to be at a crossroads. It's like a new path is going to present itself to you, because remember, like I said before, that empty space in your energy cannot be left empty, for a long period of time. It has to be filled with something. So I feel like a new path, for some of you, it's going to present itself. And you might be in this energy, okay, what do I do? For some of you, this is a connection, okay? Two people coming, there's a union of some sort happening. But you might be at a crossroads, because it's like a different thing. It's like something that you, maybe for some of you, something that you or have not been used to, because it's something very passionate, very, very creative. And it's like you might be, it's like, I'm not used to this energy, You might be feeling like, okay, what is the trick here, You might be telling yourself, and as a result, you might be at a crossroad. Should I even go after my own intention? Should I even follow this new path? Because again, my friend, a new energy is coming. A new harvested energy is entering your life, my friend, whether you realize it or not. And it's like you might be, wow, I never expected that this will ever work. I would never expect that something like this can be created. Letter J, letter T may be of significance to you, my friend. Okay. this a little bit so you guys can see it. I'm hoping you guys can see it. I'm seeing an airplane. Again, for some of you, you'll receive this creative inspiration, intention to travel. Maybe to visit another country, another place that you have not visited before, you know. Maybe it's an Asian country. We're seeing a lot of rice here. Please take it out, resonates. But I feel you're going to be traveling. With the plane being here, traveling great distances. I was mentioning the birds, the wings. Here we see wings. There's something about wings, my friend. Airplane has wings too. It's something about flying. It's something about freedom. You're going to be freeing yourself, my friend. Okay? From something that's basically because you feel free yourself from something, because you're going to move away, because you're going to depart from that energy, my friend. You're going to, at the same time, be creating a lot of growth for yourself. Okay? For some of you, this is spiritual growth. For others of you, this is mental growth. Okay? Or growth in the 3D, you know. But there's travel coming. There's traveling. Yeah, for some of you, somebody's traveling towards you. There's a union happening. And it's like you guys might be two opposites. I was mentioning fire and water, and here we're seeing a crow and a dog. I mean, you know, this person may own a dog for some of you. They may own a German Shepherd. Dogs are very loyal. I feel whoever you are, my friend, let me tell you, I feel like you have been loyal to something or to someone that has not served you in the past. Okay? That has not been serving you. You have been, with the dog being here, you have been loyal to some sort of a crow that has tricked you, that has been tricking you, that has been hiding stuff from you. Okay? And I feel like I was mentioning the energy of a fallen tower. I feel like the truth is going to come out. Okay? That's what I feel. You may have been dealing with a water sign or a fire sign, my friend. Somebody or an energy has been playing with your emotions. And it's like you don't even realize it. You have no idea. This can be, you know, this can be maybe community online. This can be maybe what you have been listening to on, you know, on the media. This can be your family member, a friend. Please take it out, resonates. But I feel like you have been loyal. You have been loyally listening to somebody who has not been on your page all along. You know, seriously, who has not been loyal to you. Let me tell you. This crow, whoever they are, whatever it is, has not been loyal to you as you have been loyal to it or to them. Okay? They have been lying to you, tricking you, hiding stuff from you. Okay? And I feel like this tower is about to hit, this tower is about to come. And because this tower is going to fall, this trickery is going to come out into the light. This energy, my friend, this coming out to the light is going to allow you to move. It's going to allow you to finally see your wings, and it's going to give you the ability to finally use them. Okay? Because whoever you have been listening to, they may have been telling you, you cannot move, even though you are a bird. They may have been telling you, you cannot do such and such, even though you have the tools, you have the wing to do it, or wings to do it. You cannot mix this with that, because it will never come true. It will never happen, which is totally not true. Okay? I'm just giving you guys examples of what this can be. Okay? And you fill in the blanks as to who it is for you or what it is for you. But I feel like you are, again, with the cleansing being here, I feel like you're getting rid of that energy. You're saying goodbye, and you're setting your intention to move, to fly, to take some sort of an action. Okay? Wow. Again, you're growing something. I'm seeing like lines growing out of your head. I'm seeing this as an image of someone. You have the, I feel like this is you. I'm going to be honest. Like an animal. This is an animal. Mouth, eyes, hair sticking out, a tail. And again, I feel like you're creating, you're setting an intention. Let's see what this is all about, my friends. Let's get to individual messages, okay? Let's see. Let me put these cards away because I feel like they're in my way, and you might be feeling like something has been in your way, but maybe you have not been able to pinpoint to what that is, okay? It may have served a purpose at one time for you, but I don't feel like it's serving a purpose anymore. I'm going to be honest, that's the energy that I feel, okay? But you're in the energy of creation, and you have, I feel like whoever you are, you will have a lot of ideas, okay? It's like this avalanche of ideas. But again, you have to make a decision. We saw a cross. You have to make a decision exactly what it is. It's like, what's your intention, my friend? What is your intention? What is it that you want to grow? What is it that you want to fertilize? Okay? What is it that you want to create? What type of bread do you want to create? You know? What kind of shape do you want this to be? You know what I'm saying? I was mentioning the energy of ref, right? Because honestly, there's not only one bread. You can create many shapes with it. You know, the bread can be of any shape, right? Of any taste. Okay? It doesn't have to be plain. I don't feel like it's whatever you're about to set your intention to, I don't feel like it's going to be plain. Okay? No, it won't, my friend. So let's see. I'm being guided to 3. 3, 3, 3. Let's look. Oh, 1 is this clear quartz, I believe. Option 1 is this clear quartz. Option number 2, clear quartz. Oh my gosh, Spirit, are you kidding me? And option number 3, jade. There's a clear energy, my friend. And I was mentioning the clear, it's absolutely crazy. I was mentioning the clear energy in the August reading on my other channel. I was mentioning that, and I'm picking up similar energy. We're seeing 2 identical clear quartz. The shape is different, okay? This one is in shape of a diamond. This one is in the shape of a square, okay? So option number 1 is this clear quartz in the shape of a diamond. Option number 2 is the clear quartz in shape of a square. And the third option, my friend, but again, it's how you look at it. You're going to gain a very clear perspective as a collective. Very clear perspective on a situation, but again, it's how you look at it. So it does not mean that you were right or wrong. It has to do with how you look at the situation. Because your partner, the person that you're having a conversation with, you know, it's like you are not right and you are not wrong, and neither is this person. It's how you look at the situation, okay? It's like either both of you guys are right or both of you guys are wrong. So there's no need to argue. And I don't know why I'm even talking about it, okay? But it's like there's something about change of perspective and coming to the conclusion that ultimately the truth leads to the same thing. It's like the outcome is the same, no matter how you look at it, okay? Wow. So finally, my friends, option number 3 is this square jade, okay? Let me move this away because I feel like I need more space, okay? 1 sec. Oh, I'm hoping this won't fall. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, wow. But there's something about change of perspective, about a particular situation. Something cannot be denied. I'm hearing from Spirit. Okay, whoever you are, something cannot be denied. And you fill in the blank. Truth cannot be denied. What else cannot be denied? Okay. All right, Spirit, for pile number 1. What do you have to say for pile number 1? Oh, okay. One more. Okay. Interesting. All right. Pile number 2. You know what? I feel like I need to cleanse. Card scan. Pile number 2. Oh my gosh. I feel like pile number 2, you're going to be releasing a lot of things. Okay, because literally like the cards just dropped. You're going to be going through the cleansing energy, or you have been going through. Please take it out, resonates, okay? For pile number 2, Spirit, okay? Talking about cleansing. You just saw the moon and the water. Okay? And finally, for pile number 3. Pile number 3, Spirit, please. I'm hoping that my camera is recording. Wow. Okay. Okay, being guided to select those 2. Okay. Pile number 1. Diamond may be of significance, may mean something to you. Okay. Let's see. Let's open your cards. 7 of Swords. Okay. This is that energy of the trickery that we saw in your main reading. Or should I say at the start of your reading. Okay. Okay. For a lot of you, this trickery has been happening at your workplace. Okay. Or this trickery has to do with your finances. Please take it out, resonates, and how it applies. For a lot of you, you have been going through it already. You have been going through this trickery. You already know, like the truth has been exposed or about to be exposed, okay? You have been listening to someone. You have been following someone, maybe an advisor of some sort at work, or maybe you're working with this person, whoever they are. There's a strong work energy coming through here. You have been working, maybe, you know, they have been giving you advice, but it's like they are out for their own taking, my friend, whether you realize it or not, okay? There's some sort of an energy, some sort of a person. For someone here, I'm picking up an energy of somebody telling you that they want to be in a relationship with you, but in fact, they really want to be single. And that's what they're hiding from you. Okay, I'm going to be honest. That's what I feel. So again, be watchful. Be watchful, be careful, pile number 1, of whom you listen to, whom you're following. Okay? Because I feel like this message here is for you. It's like clear as night and day. Okay? You have been listening to someone, you have been following someone that is not on the same page as you. That much I can tell you. Whether it has to do with finances, you know, they have been trying to keep something from you. Now, this is either happening now or is about to happen. A lot of sleepless nights, a lot of worries. I feel whoever this message applies to, for most of you, If this message applies, I feel like this has been already happening. And I feel like you're ending it. You're setting up a clear intention to let go of this energy or this person. Please take it out, resonates. Because why do I say that? We have 2 9s here. 9s talk about endings. Okay, I feel like you're putting an end to it. I feel like something has been exposed. Some sort of a tower has already fallen for you. Okay. For others of you don't know, if you have no idea what I'm talking about here, then this is something that's about to happen. Okay. So you have to be careful. But it's a strong energy of singlehood, strong energy. Singlehood, not non-commitment, basically. Singlehood, non-commitment, energy of someone you work with or something to do with your finances. Either or. Please take it out, resonates, okay? But somebody has been telling you stuff that is not true, okay? Thank you, pile number 1, okay? And it's whatever that is going to be different for each and every one of you, okay? Just so you are aware. Okay. Let's move on to pile number 2. Let's see. Whew. 4 of Wands, fire energy. Knight of Pentacles. No more confusion, no more waiting. Pile number 2. You're about to harvest the fruits of your labor, my friend. And your harvest is going to be a very happy one, let me tell you. You're going to have a reason to celebrate, okay? Up until now, I feel like you have not been seeing any growth. You have not been seeing any results, okay? The Knight of Pentacles, this is a very slow-moving knight. You have planted something way, way back when, okay? And you're about to harvest, okay? You're about to experience your first harvest ever, pile number 2, okay? If Lammas talks about anybody, it is about you and about your energy, what you're about to receive. And this is something that you're not seeing. You may have been very emotional about it because you have not been seeing your results. You may have been working very hard. I'm picking up a strong energy for you, my friend. In the main reading, I was mentioning end. Okay, so I feel like you have been very busy. You have been in the end energy. Okay, and it's like you have been working very hard, but it's like you have not been seeing any results. I also feel like you have cleansed your energy. You have let something go. You have been removing, my friend, limitations, confusion, uncertainty. Okay, but more than anything, my friend, this confusion will be no more because it's coming. It has to do with your security. You have been planting something pertaining to your security, pertaining to your home, to some sort of a stability, and you fill in the blank what that is, okay? But again, you will have a reason to celebrate, my friend, because you won't have to wait any longer. This is what the Lammas energy means to you, for you, okay? You have set some sort of an intention. You have planted your seeds, and you're about to, you're about to reap your rewards. And it's like you're going to be in the energy of dancing. It's like, yes, it's finally here, you know. This is an energy. Lammas is an energy of celebration of the first harvest. And this is what I'm seeing in your card, my friend. Okay? It's like your first harvest. It's like it's here. Voila, you know. You'll have a reason to celebrate. You're going to be very, very, very happy. You might be a musician. But what you don't see with the moon being here, it might be a Pisces, by the way. Okay? Is that you're about to see your harvest in the 3D. Something has been growing below the surface, my friend, and you have not been seeing it. Something has been growing. Something stable, the Knight of Pentacles, has been growing below the surface. Now you're about to see it in the 3D. Thank you so much, pile number 2. Let's look at pile number 3. Money, 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 growth. We see the green jade here. Jade is a very lucky crystal for of abundance, of finances, of money. Okay, let's see your cards. 3 of Pentacles. You have been working. For a lot of you, it's like you have been working. And look, this is crazy. I was mentioning crocheting. I was mentioning crocheting, needlework. This is what's happening here. There's a collaboration happening. You're going to be working. You're going to be inspired to create something. Something I feel like has been put on pause, has been put on hold in the past. For some of you. But it's like the energy of stop and go. It's like the energy of flying. The flying bird, my friend. The energy that we saw in your main reading of the plane. I feel like that energy, that message, my friend, that energy was a message for you. I'm going to be honest. That's what I feel. There's movement. We see, you know, the street lights here. You're about to create something, my friend. You are creating something. You have set up your intention and you're working on it. The world. Oh my gosh. Angel number 33. Again, cycle, major cycle is coming to an end. You're beginning a new cycle at the same time. For some of you, your intention, whatever it is that you're about to create, is like giving me the energy the whole world will be seeing it. Okay? Seriously. For some of you, you are actually going to be collaborating. You're going to be creating something with someone or with a group of people. Okay? But it's something major with the street light being here. It's something huge with the world being here. Okay? This is fixed energy. You're going to be fixated. And you're going to be working on your fixation. You're going to be working on your fertility. Pile number 3. Wow. 3. Oh my God. Look at the synchronicities. Angel number 333. We have the Empress here. I told you you're going to be creating something. This is what is happening in this Empress's stomach. This Empress is fertilized, right? This Empress is growing. This Empress is growing a seed. There's a lot of growth happening here, my friend, for you. About to happen a lot of growth for you, my friend. I cannot make this up. The first 3 cards that we saw at the beginning of your reading, or should I say those 2 cards, the intention and fertility. This was a message for you, my friend. Pile number 3, all day. I cannot make this up. You are growing something. You're about to grow something. It's like, it's interesting, right? We have, you know, how many colors here. Some of you will be working with colors, okay? Look at her dress, how many colors it has. There's something about color. For some of you are going to be working on something creative, working with colors, maybe working with paint, or you're going to be drawing, or you're going to be crocheting, or you're going to be doing needlework. Whatever it happens to be, my friend, you're going to be building something big. Literally or metaphorically saying. There's a lot of growth with the Empress being here, my friend. The Empress is the mother of birth, right? This is the Earth Mother. I mean, there's a lot of abundance here. I don't know what it exactly you're going to be creating, my friend, but it's something big. It's something with a lot of growth. This is crazy. But seriously, like, and with the jade being here, abundance. This is abundance. This is like, wow. You're going to be fixated on growing, on creating something new, my friend. You're going to be going after it, my friend. There's a strong Taurus energy here, believe it or not. I'm picking up strong Taurus energy. It's like the bull. You're going to be going after it. Okay? Seriously. You're going to be making it happen. It's like nothing and no one will be able to stop you. Okay? That's what I feel is happening here. I want to give you guys some one. What exactly are you going to be growing? Pile number. Because I know it's, you know, it's really general. What exactly are Hierophant? Taurus and listen, I cannot make this up. This is something big, something huge. We see the climbing stairs. This is huge. You're going to be creating the climbing stairs, my friend. To the top. Whatever that top means to you. For some of you, it's an ascension. It's a spiritual ascension. For others of you, it's like a commitment. We see the King of Wands energy. For some of you, it's like you're going to be coming into union, I want to say. A stable union with the Hierophant being here, the King of Wands. King of Wands carries a wand, and we have a wand here. It's like this person's intentions are to marry you. This person's intentions is to be with you. You are their whole world. This person wants to create with you, build with you. This person wants to have a family with you, with the Empress being here. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. It's going to be different for each and every one of you. Okay, one more card. What are you going to be creating? A union for some of you. For others of you, something very stable. It's like the rise to the top, my friend. 8 of Swords. Oh my gosh. You're going to be freeing yourself, my friend. Whatever has been keeping you stuck, you're going to be freeing yourself. Whatever chains you have put on yourself, intentionally or unintentionally, are going to be freed. I feel like at one point you have been this bird that I was mentioning in your main reading. A bird that did not know that it had wings. Okay. Yeah, you have a new beginning, Page of Pentacles at the bottom. I'm just blown away. More than anything, I also feel like you're going to be sticking to this new growth that is happening, whether it has to do with a union, whether it has to do with climbing corporate ladder, whether it has to do with an ascension, whether it has to do with going to the top, whatever it means for you. You're going to be taking action with the King of Wands being here. You're going to be growing something beautiful. And you will not be feeling stuck anymore. And again, there's something about perception that I was mentioning, right? Before we actually got into that pick a card. There's something about perception. I feel like whoever you are, you have already experienced a different perception about maybe a part of your life or a certain aspect of your life or your life in general. You have escaped. You have freed yourself, my friend. Or you are freeing yourself. Okay. But this is like, wow. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. I wish you peace, love, and abundance. All the best. Health and wealth. Please click on that like button if you're resonating with these messages. If you have resonated with them, please do not forget to click on that like button. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe if you're being guided to do so. Thank you guys so much. Until next time, take care and bye.